Game number 68 for the Boston Celtics as they host the Washington Wizards at TD Garden. Welcome back to the Celtics pregame report for CLNS Media. I'm your host, Josue Pavone. My guest is Sam Packard of the Locked On Celtics podcast. Sam, how was your snow day, man? Because I know Tuesdays, my snow day was fantastic.
I mean, when I was inside, it was fantastic. I was relaxing, not doing much. When I was outside shoveling, it was exhausting. I must have lost about 15 pounds shoveling.
See, the beauty of living in a complex is I don't have to do much shoveling, man. I mean, I'm good to go. Of course, I have to shovel my car out, when I'm ready to leave, but I didn't do much driving today, so I'm good from that aspect. Instead, I was chilling, had the food going, I had some bacon going. You know when you cook some bacon, I don't know about you, Sam, but I don't eat bacon on the reg like that, so when I have a day where I can cook some bacon up for my breakfast, enhance it, it's a good day. It's always a good day.
And then you get the whole house just smelling like bacon for a while. You're right. It's
exactly.
Fantastic when you can take the time. Treat yourself.
Exactly. That's what I did today. All right, well, the Celtics, man, they've been dropping like flies lately. Let's start with that. I mean, Jaylen Brown topped things off in Minnesota after taking that ugly fall. You got Kyrie Irving couldn't finish Sunday night's game. And in that same game against the Pacers, Daniel Theis tore his meniscus. He's out for the season. And you got Marcus Smart doing Marcus Smart things by putting his body on the line to grab that loose ball, which he lost, by the way. But he ended up tearing his tendon in his right thumb. Let's start things off with Kyrie. Are you concerned about his knee moving forward? And when I say moving forward, I'm talking about the postseason. Could the soreness in his knee affect his play in the postseason? Is that something that you're worried about, or is this just a matter of getting some rest and letting that body heal?
I'm not too concerned about it. I'm assuming it's the same knee that he threatened to get surgery on if he wasn't traded. It's supposedly an injury going back to 2015, and we clearly see that Kyrie can kind of reach peak performance. So I just think he needs some rest. He's going to be ready when it comes to playoff times. It's just there's really no reason for him to be in a lot of these games moving forward. But I'm not too concerned, just because I think it's something that's been something he had to deal with for a while now, and we've seen him be kind of peak Kyrie in those times.
All right, on to Marcus Smart now. What does the loss of Marcus Smart, what does the loss of his game mean to the Celtics? I mean, with him and Irving out, can the Celtics still compete for that top seed in the East? Do they have to just wave that bye-bye at this point and just lock down the second seed? Or do you see, them fighting back and somehow topping the Raptors in those two crucial games that could ultimately decide the top of the Eastern Conference?
I think they're just going to rest everyone. There's no real risk of them falling below the 2 seed, and I just don't think the main thing that they need to do is get healthy before the playoffs. The loss of Marcus Smart's huge. I won't believe that he's gone for good until he actually, I see pictures of him being under the knife for surgery. I think they're just traveling around trying to find any doctor who won't recommend surgery, because then Marcus Smart will obviously play through the pain. But if he's not in the game, that's kind of the heart of the Celtics. He's the guy who brings the intensity. I don't think it was a coincidence when he was not in the lineup before the All-Star break that the Celtics had a real time putting together a full 48 minutes and kind of looked lackluster on the effort end. I just think Marcus Smart is kind of the heart and soul of this team, so not having him out there, I think it definitely hurts and definitely limits how far they can go when they do get to the playoffs.
This edition of the Celtics pregame report is brought to you by SeatGeek. The easiest way to shop for Celtics tickets is by downloading the SeatGeek app. When you enter the promo code Garden Report, you save $20 off your first purchase. That's SeatGeek. Download the app, enter the promo code Garden Report, and save $20 off your first purchase. Sam, the Wizards are right in the middle of things in terms of the Eastern Conference playoff picture. They're half a game behind Cleveland for fourth, and with the 76ers right behind them by 1 game. Where do you see the Washington Wizards ultimately landing come playoff time? And could John Wall take this team past the first round like we saw last year?
I definitely think they have the potential. I think John Wall coming back is going to help the team. I know there's a whole story about everybody eats and they're playing well without Wall, but adding John Wall to your team is definitely not a bad thing. I don't know. I think they end up somewhere in that 4 or 5 seed game, probably against the Pacers. I don't know if the Pacers can stay at the 3 seed pace. Maybe the Cavs will just coast, but it would actually be very interesting to see the Cavs as a 4 seed, the Wizards as a 5 seed, because I'm pretty sure after every year Bradley Beal says the Wizards are the best team in the East. So if we finally have a chance for them to prove it. So I don't know. I think it's that 4 or 5 range. They have the potential to get out of the first round. I think they have a much better chance if they're playing the Pacers than if they're playing LeBron James and the Cavaliers, though.
Who do you think wins tonight between the Celtics and the Wizards?
I don't know. We're going to see a lot of Yabu.
Yabu's back.
That's entertaining, but I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. We might see some Shemi Ochoa at the 5.
Marcus Morris is going to take 20 shots at least. So We got that to look
ISO
forward
Mook's
to.
going to be ISO Mooking all over the court. Horford, if he's back, I say the Celtics win. If Horford's not back, I say the Wizards win.
All right, and finally, I get you out on this one, man. You had a chance to catch up with local rapper Millies and Jadakiss. Now, both of those guys are taking in Sunday night Celtics-Pacers matchup. As someone who grew up a huge Locks fan back in the day, I got to know, man, how did this happen? One, and two, how the hell did you get Jadakiss to smile so much in that picture, man? What were you saying to him to make him so happy?
I just yelled out D-Block as soon as I took the photo, and maybe that's what got him smiling.
Did you do the Jadakiss laugh?
He didn't do that, unfortunately. I saw them on the Jumbotron during the game, and no one was really talking about it, so then I started tweeting about it, and I was just looking around for where they were sitting courtside. Like, midway through the third quarter, I saw where they were, and I basically just kept one eye on them the rest of the game. And as soon as the game ended, I saw them going to the elevators, and I just booked it. Like, I was like, I know Millie's a little bit, and Jadakiss is there. I might be able to dap him up. It worked out perfectly. And the best part was that Jadakiss was... he was pissed off because he thought Rozier got fouled when the Celtics were down 2. He thought he got swept across the arm when he went out for and missed that layup. So Jadakiss was just as into the game as the rest of the fans, and I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, Jada's a Celtics fan. That's what that means.
Maybe he's just a Tito fan because Tito's cool as Jadakiss.
Speaking of Tito, what's your take on the whole nickname thing going on? Apparently, he's not crazy about it.
Yeah, it kind of makes it even better. Like he was about to make T-shirts that said T-Row, not Tito. Oh man, that would have been gold. Like I don't know. We got an article in the Boston Globe about it.
I saw that.
It's taken off way more than I ever thought, and every single moment is just another hilarious thing that happened.
You got that going a couple of years ago, right? A few years ago. That's what's up. That's funny.
I tried initially to call him Tito Zeller. I just wanted there to be a Tito somewhere. Zeller didn't really work with Tito Rozier. It seemed to fit better.
All right, he is Sam Packard. Follow him on Twitter. He's definitely a funny follow. As if I didn't give enough examples there to begin with. He's at Jam Packard on Twitter. You can tune into the Locked On Celtics podcast on Stitcher and iTunes. Subscribe and give them a review because us podcast people, I mean, we like those kind of things. Hey, Sam, I appreciate you checking in, man. Thanks for coming through.
Shout out to you, Josue.
Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of the Celtics pregame report. Make sure you check out the Garden report after the game on CLNS Media's YouTube channel. You can check out all the raw and uncut videos from the locker room and plenty of reaction from the parquet right after the game. Weekday shows air on the Celtics Newsfeed channel, on iTunes, Stitcher, and the CLNS Media mobile app. For today's Boston Celtics pregame report with Josue Pavone, this is Josue Pavone signing off.